What's going on, everybody? How is your night going so far? We're back on Deer Lands tonight, and we are going to try and see if we can get a few things done tonight. It looks like we got a bunch of logs up on the landing here, so we're going to probably do some processing some logs, and we'll see where it takes us today. We got a little early start today, so we're going to see if we can get a few extra things done before I got to go to work here today. So let's just get at it. We got Ricky that's going to stop in here today. He's going to probably be in here a little bit later. He's got to finish making dinner here, so we're going to get that. Let's see. Let's get this off real quick. Where is it? This one? There we go. He'll be back in here shortly after he gets done doing dinner, so we'll get to getting some trees processed, and we'll go from there, see where it takes us. We might end up doing some farming too. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Let's get our flashlight on. And we got to see where we're at. I don't know where. So we got a bunch of logs on the landing here. I'm probably going to just spin us around here and start with this far left pile, or far right pile. But how's everybody's night going so far? I know it's been a couple days since I've been able to stream. We've been having some really cold weather here in Michigan. They actually shut the schools down for a couple days. Not sure if they're going to have school tomorrow or not, but they were shut down, I think, Monday. No, they were shut down Tuesday and Wednesday, so I don't know if they're going to be shut down again today because it's supposed to be still cold and we're supposed to get about a couple inches of snow. So we'll see what happens with that, but yeah, a couple crazy days at work. Just, I don't know. It took a lot out of me, so we're hoping that tonight goes well, and we'll see if we can get some things processed here today. Let's see, we got it set for 8 meters. Let's see if we can get probably should really have this set a little bit further back, but since we already got them cut in here, we'll just sit right here. We'll get these cut, and we'll readjust here. I think I really need to be over a little bit because we're not going to be able to reach all these, but we'll get this first tree cut out of our way, and then we'll resituate here. Let's see, where are we? But how has everybody else been doing? Hope your guys' week has been going good. I know I talked to our friend Sneak. It's been really cold in Canada. They're at like minus 40 or something like that. I'm not sure if it got a little bit warmer today or not. But in Michigan, it's been about negative 25 or so with the wind chill. So it's been really, really, really cold. We had we had some issues with our trucks on Monday where we had a bunch of them that wouldn't start, including mine. I literally sat at work for 4 hours, and my truck wouldn't start. The truck they wanted me to drive wouldn't start. Then they ended up giving me another truck. I got it out to the route. I left the yard at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got there at 12, midnight, and got 2 stops done. The truck kept shutting down. They didn't know what it was going on with it, so they had to have it towed back to the yard, and they sent me home. So I worked a total of 7 hours and did two stops. And kind of bums me out because Monday was Martin Luther King Day, and at our work, over the recent year, they changed it to be in a working holiday. So we were getting double time for 8 hours, or double time for the day, and 8 hours holiday pay. So for our first 8 hours, what up, Phipps, with the biddies for the titties? Thank you, my friend. How you doing? How is your night going, my friend? We're gonna try and do some logging here today. Playing the air horn. Yeah, I was trying to say is so Monday was like a working holiday for us, and they about to do some farming yourself. Nice. Yeah, Ricky and I have been kind of messing around on our other farm a little bit. I just wasn't up to streaming because we were just having a rough week here in Michigan, and so I figured today we'd get some logging done. Ricky's gonna be joining in a little bit here after he gets done making dinner. So we figure we'd get a few things done while he's preparing dinner. Just dropped the log like an amateur. What's going on, Jim Duck? How we doing, my friend? How's your day going? How's the weather been where you're at? We've been at like minus 30 or minus 25 degrees for the last 2 days or 3 days now. And it's been bitterly cold. But it seems like it's going to break a little today, get a little bit warmer, but we're supposed to get a couple inches of snow and then a couple inches of snow tomorrow. So that's kind of crappy for me. It's been a long week. But we're going to make it through it. Let's see if I can get some music back on here. How's everything been going for you, Jim Duck? Going good? It's only a little cold? Yeah, hopefully it's not as cold as it is here. And well, you're in Canada also. Snake said he's been getting like negative 30, negative 40 degree temperatures there. Are you in the same span over where you're at in Canada? I can't even imagine negative 40. I mean, we were having a tough time with negative 25 and negative 40. Holy crap. They've left our trucks pretty much running for 2 days straight now because we had so many problems on Monday. We couldn't get a bunch of them started, and it was just a mess. But it's getting warmer. So we'll get some logging done today. I wish I had my boom a little bit higher here so we could see a little bit better, but we might have to readjust our processor here. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see if I can move this a little bit closer. Hate to make a messy pile here before Ricky gets in here. It's like almost we need to get a little bit more closer. I don't like reaching so far. It's getting a little more cold where you're at? Oh, jeez. I mean, it is winter, and I can't complain because we had quite a bit of nice weather so far up until this week. Barely any snow, and it's been pretty warm in the 30s or so, 40s in some days. So I can't complain about 1 week of being a bad, but man, what a brutal week though. I cannot imagine living like this for months like this. I just couldn't. It's just too cold for me. So yeah, it's been a rough one here. We're gonna make it through it. We're just gonna have to struggle a little bit. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get in the stream tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go into work a little early, and we got snow coming overnight on Friday, between Thursday night and Friday. Today we're supposed to get snow, but it's not supposed to come till about 4 in the morning, so I'll already be at work. So I'm gonna hope for tomorrow to do a stream, but we'll have to see. We'll just have to see how the day goes. I got like tons of things to fix on our game. Oh my gosh. That one didn't get me, but it was not because I saw it. It's because I just am a little bit out of it today. Getting in this weird sleep schedule where I go to bed early and then I wake up early, and it's like I want to sleep in a little bit here, and it's just not working out lately. Probably just all the weather changing so much and dealing with everything at work. So I'm hoping to get some sleep over this weekend here, but I need to get a few things fixed here. We got a lot of things that need to be fixed actually on the stream and with our game. Still having issues with my map. Keeps moving around. It's something controlling by one of my joysticks here, and we gotta figure that out. But right now we're just gonna concentrate on getting some logs done. Get some stuff ready for Ricky so he can load up our trucks here, make some money here. Somehow we lost a lot of money. 1,160,000. Thought we made quite a bit of money on it with our last harvest, but I don't know if we bought some new equipment or something. I know Ricky did something over here. He must have been, from what I could see, it looks like he sorted a bunch of these logs for us, so we're all in the same. All the logs are the same type, but I'm not sure what else he did on it. He must have did something yesterday on it. We've been messing around with that Missouri map a little bit. We harvested a field yesterday while we were kind of chilling before more work. That went actually pretty well, but the map's we gotta figure out some better places to sell our harvest, because it's such a long distance to go to the sell point. We did start putting some stuff in the silo, but I didn't know you could put like 2 different crops in one silo. So we have wheat and we have corn in one of the silos. Uh-oh, what happened to our log here? It's freaking out on us. Kind of jumped out of the processor there for some reason. Kind of rolling through these logs pretty quick today here. Anybody got some big plans for the weekend? Only big plan I got is it's my birthday on Saturday. I'm not sure what we're doing yet because we're supposed to get all this snow in between Thursday, Friday, and I don't know if the roads are going to be all that great or not, and I really don't feel like traveling too much in the snow. So we might be just chilling at the house and maybe grab a couple steaks somewhere, cook them on the grill. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I was kind of leaving it up to my wife, and she's kind of playing it by ear what she wants to do, I guess, for me. I'm not a big birthday celebrator. I don't know why, I just never have been. But we'll see if she's got something planned. I know we were talking about possibly making some potato chips. Haven't made them in forever. Got this deep fryer that has 2 baskets, and we've only used it to make homemade potato chips. And that's the only thing we really cook on it. We don't really use the deep fryer all that much. It's not really good for you anyways, but it's one of them things that we, I don't know, we bought it because I got gift cards and figured, hey, it's something for free, but we don't really use it that much. So kind of wouldn't mind making some homemade fries. We'll see how it goes, though. Let's try and keep these straight here. I think we got quite a bit of a pile here going. Yeah, they're not too bad. They're staying pretty straight here for us. Trying to figure out, wait, let's check this out really quick. One of our friends was online here. One of my friends is playing Red Dead Redemption. I was watching him a little bit before I started up here. His name's Barbecue Chicken. Let's give him a shout out. What is it? BBQ. Yeah, if you want to check him out, he's doing some Red Dead Redemption 2. I believe it's 2. I can't see the end of the title here. But seems like a good guy. Alright, let's get to some processing here. Looks like, I wonder why it's saying he's got no game on there for the shout out. That's weird, because he's playing right now. Maybe he didn't have the well, he did have a title on his, so I'm not sure why it's saying that. Yeah, he's been in the chat a little bit here and there. He started streaming recently, and so I think he's been concentrating on that. He's got a really cool setup on his screen. He doesn't have a video camera, but he did get a mic now, so at least we could hear him talk here. But interesting to watch. I like watching new people, see what they're doing. Come on now, let's get these all in line here. I'm making a mess over here a little bit. See if I can bring them a little closer, get some down here. I don't want to make a mess for Ricky. It takes longer to load the trucks when there's a mess. See if I can move all these over. I might have to just back up our processor here. I don't know if I can move them or not. No, I better not do it. It's just gonna make a mess. Let's just back up here a little bit. I don't know where we're gonna process some other ones at, because we got our skyline sitting right there where the other trees are at, so we'll have to figure that out here in a few minutes. I think we might have to move that one log here after we get this one processed. Otherwise, it's going to screw up our whole pile. You haven't did not any new streams yet? Oh, I did not do a stream because I'm too far in the game that I'm getting close to the lesser mission of death of my character. Oh no. Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta play. You don't gotta worry about streaming, you know what I mean? I get it. As we do it all the time here. I mean, there's just some days you're just not feeling it. Looks like Ricky's logging in right now. We should have him up here pretty soon. Alright, we got that one fixed so we can get somewhat of a straight pile here. We almost got the whole pile done before Ricky got in here today. He was making dinner when I said I was starting a little early today because of just woke up early. Wonder what he had for dinner. We had a casserole. It wasn't bad. It was a pre-made casserole thing you buy at the store. You just had to heat it up. It wasn't horrible. I don't know if I'd do it every week or anything, but it wasn't bad. It was something to eat. That's all that mattered. I think tomorrow we'll have the second helping of the casserole, and then Friday my wife's making a pot roast. So I'm looking forward to that because I always like the pot roast. Any guesses of what Ricky ate today? I'm thinking maybe something biscuits and gravy with something. That sounds like something he would eat. Maybe a pizzas. What else could he have eaten? Some chickens. Maybe he had some barbecue chicken. What did Ricky eat today? We shall soon find out. Two more logs. We might have this whole pile done before he gets done. We got a huge ass pile here. You'll be doing Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1. I already have it. So after I finish both, I'll be playing Red. Oh, I see. Wow, you really hooked in this game, huh? That's good. I don't know if I would like. Well, I've done one game where I played it all the way through. It was a puzzle game. It was the what was it called? It was the music. It was like a music quartet puzzle game. It was a while back there. That's the only game I've played all the way through. I mean, I do have SnowRunner at 100% other than Season 11, but I haven't played a whole game through something other than that, like I said, that puzzle game there. Alright, let's see. We might have to get our truck in here and get the loader in here so we can get these logs out of the way first. Let's shut this down and get in our loader here. And we'll get that in position, and then we'll get... well, it's kind of actually already in a position. We might need to back it up and turn it around a little bit. And then we'll get our truck situated. So let's see where this is at. Let's back this up and turn it sideways. And then we'll get our truck in position here. Alright, so we got this already here. Let's get a truck pulled up in position. And I left my pickup truck. I think Ricky left his pick. We were in a bit of a hurry last time. We didn't even park our trucks here. So I think mine's still sitting over here. Yeah, mine's sitting right there. Last time we played on this map, I think neither of us really had any time. Alright, let's pull it somewhere right about, yeah, like right about here. And then we'll move our other truck in the, get that situated. Alright, let's get out of here and get back into our loader, resituate. Let's see if we can get some logs loaded before he gets in here. Hopefully our truck isn't too far away from us. Ooh, that one actually sat in there real fast. Let's see if she'll stay flat. There we go. Let's see about this back. There we go. Got that nice and flat. It's always important to get that first row flat, and I never do. Always something that messes it up. Any of you guys ever watched a show called Fargo? We've been watching it for, I think it's 3 seasons into it. This has probably been one of the better seasons. I can't remember if it's on Hulu or where it's at. Oops, that one went way too far. It's actually a really good show based out of crap, now I can't remember where it's based out of. It's somewhere close to Michigan though. To the west of us. I want to say maybe Minnesota. Yeah, I think it's Minnesota it's based out of. And we're kind of being shaded in here with the trees. Everything looks so dark here. Yeah, if you get a chance to check it out, though, it's called Fargo. There's 3 seasons. Every season, there's a whole new batch of characters in it. And I think this season's been the best one. Other than that, the first one was pretty good, too. The second one, not so much. For some reason, they seem to be laying pretty high on the one side, but not the other side. Maybe it's just the way the truck is looking. So should be able to get a couple more trees on this back bunk here. Uh-oh, didn't I just mess that up there? Let's see if it'll lay flat. Ooh, just barely made them. I don't know if they're gonna fall off or not. Let's see. We'll just have to play it by ear. Let's see if we can roll up here a little bit closer to the front bunk here. Just looks so dark right now in here. Ah, man, why did that tree have to fall like that? If I don't fix it now, we're gonna have the whole bunk is gonna be screwed up here. Ooh, this tree is being a little finicky here. There we go. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Come on. Oh, what happened to that tree? Must have nicked it with the other one. See if we can pull this one up a little bit more. There we go. Just a loading them logs. Let's see if we can get this a little bit more flat. That's not too bad. Got a couple logs that are a little bit further up towards the cab there than what I'd like, but it should be okay. Finally think we got our truck almost in the perfect spot for this load. Just seems like it's logs are staying where I want them to be, and we're not dropping too much here. If we can get this one fitting a little bit more flat here, let's see. I think we should be able to get a couple more on here. So we put this new program on the game here. It's called a reshade program, and it's supposed to change, like, you know, make the colors a little bit more pop a little bit. We still haven't dialed it in just perfect yet, but it does seem like it does make a difference to the game. If we could get a few more things fixed on it. See, if I hit the home button here, yeah, so you see that, then you can put levels here. I don't know what we need. Something with the lights. I think that was bloom. See, but that almost looks too bright. Ooh, that actually made it look. Oh wait, for a second there, it looked pretty good. Let's see what this looks like here. That's a little bit more brighter. I'm not exactly positive on how to work totally this program. I know it changes.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Hang on one second. I'm not really see, it almost makes the red too bright now, though. Like, maybe we could turn down the bloom a little bit, maybe. Let's see if we get these logs in first, and then we'll see if we can mess with it again. I really like it. Ricky has it in his, and man, did it make the colors change so much nicer. But I still need to dial mine in a little bit more. Let's see if I can get this log to stay without destroying our whole load. It's just supposed to make the colors and the game a little bit more sharper looking. Not that it didn't look better already, but as you can see, like, just the red is just a little too red. So let's see if we can lower that down just a little bit. Bloom, where's the bloom at? Sharpen, clarity, levels, bloom. Intensity right here. Let's see if we do it at... Let's reload that and see what it looks like. Man, it's still pretty bright. I'm not sure if Ricky was using the bloom part or not. But see them spots that are on the boom itself? I think that's from like the sun spots. Because this thing doesn't get dirty. If you look on this side, it looks fine. But where the sun is popping in, that's where it's changing it too much. See if I change that one down. Saturation, we'll change this down a little bit more. Trying to turn all of them down a little bit to see if it'll help it out. Let's reload that and see what it looks like. See, it's even still too bright. See, the bloom makes it just too bright. We're gonna have to work. We'll work with this program a little bit more. See if we could dial it in a little bit better. I really like the way it looks on Ricky's screen. He's got a couple more settings put in the game than I do, but I hadn't had enough time to mess with it. It took me a couple minutes to get it loaded into the game, but it does make a difference though. Like if I take this and we go on the outside of here, and then I pull up the program, even if I just turn off one of them, you can see the different changes that it makes to the game. I don't know if we wanted that one. And then we had adaptive fog. No, we don't want that on. Clarity. Sharpening strength. So you basically slide it one way or another and you can see what the changes it makes to it. Let's reload it. So we'll get this dialed in here shortly. Looks like we got to get them two logs over here readjust, but it does look a lot more sharper looking, you know what I mean? It's called Reshade is what the program is. All right, let's see. Oops. Let's see if we can try and get back in the cab. Let's put these down. Let's get them couple logs fixed on the back bunk here. And then we can get, hopefully, a few more logs on here. Let's see, where is it at? Okay, so the back part needs to be pushed down a little bit. Now, I guess if you have like a really good graphics card, you probably don't need this program, but it does still do more things than the graphics card actually does. So it seems like it is like just an added sharpness to the game. Like I said, once we get it dialed in a little bit better, it'd probably look a lot better. I'm hoping over the weekend me and Ricky can take a look at it with his and kind of match the different things that he's got on. Like I said, I really didn't have any time to mess with it. I literally got it in the game and put a couple things on here, but I know there's probably more that could be done to it. I mean, right there, even the logs look a lot more clear looking and sharper. All right, let's see if we can get these a little bit more straightened out here. There we go. We should be able to fit a few more logs in the back here. Oh, don't you fall on me. There we go. Let's get it back in here. Kind of seems like we should be able to get more on the side that's closest to us here. So I'm going to see if I can push these logs a little bit. Oh, no, no, no. I guess not. All right, we'll get these repicked up. I think we're at our max on this truck. I knew I shouldn't have messed with it. This actually looks a lot better. Just by changing that one setting a little bit, it looks a lot nicer. If we can just get all the rest of the settings in there properly, I think this will look really nice with that program on it. All right, I think we should just leave this truck like it is and get our next truck in here. I mean, you can just see the more detail in the logs. All right, let's see if we can get her turned around here. Try not to hit my truck while I'm at it. Probably could send this right to the logging station here. I can't remember how far you had to go before I would be able to pull it up. Let's see if it'll run from here. Log sell point. Alright, we'll let her go. Not a bad looking truck though. It did pretty decent on that one. We'll get our second truck in here and let's get some more loading here done. If I could pull this truck right where we had the other one, that was actually not too bad. So let's see, I want to turn the wheel this way and back her up. Come on, back up. Oh, right up on a tree. Alright, hopefully it's in the same spot here. Alright, let's get this loaded up. Let's try and get these other logs off the ground here. That one tree topper is going to screw us up here, but we'll see if we can get her pushed where we want it. These little tree toppers shouldn't be in here, but I think I might have messed up here. I thought they were a regular tree stump here, trees. It's gonna make it a little difficult for us, but we'll manage. We'll just hide it in the load there. Ricky will never know. See if we can get these other ones and leave that one tree that's a little bit... There we go. Wasn't really in line with the rest of them here. Tell you, if any of you guys that are in here don't know Ricky, definitely give him a follow and check him out. He's super smart. He's got some cool ideas, like this, even just this reshade program. I've never heard of him before. It was relatively easy to put in, but it just makes a little bit more of a added bonus to the game here with a little bit more sharper colors. Throw him out a quick shout out there.
Oh, shark just bumped the raft.
The hammerhead.
Yeah, I know. What are we supposed to... Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to swim back by.
See, everything I'm doing on here tells me I'm moving right now with the controller. Jumping, all that good jazz.
But it's not... Oh, he just
Whoa.
did it again.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just did it again. He's...
Looks like our log truck made it to the sell point finally. We'll go and get him sold here in a second. See if we can get this back bunk loaded first here. Make some money today. It's actually not looking too bad. Let's see. Still got some room on it. Let's see if we can get these two logs right here. Trying to take a little bit at a time now because we're almost full in the back there. Don't want to be spilling logs everywhere. Ooh, that helped us out right there. That little bump there, and all of a sudden, look at, we got a couple more spots for room. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to push that run right over there by the rail there, and it frickin' fell off. See if we can get it back in there. There we go. Perfect. We should still be able to get a few more in there. Looks like we could get a couple more on top. Let's see if we can get these two in there without it falling all over here. Have you guys been keeping up with Laura Farms and any of her videos? Looks like they bought a bunch of equipment, or a few pieces of equipment on a auction. One was a box scraper. Another one was some type of, like, I don't know if it was a backhoe or what they call it. Looked like pretty old equipment, but Laura was doing some welding on equipment. First time her using a welder. Actually did a pretty decent job, I thought. It was interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. I thought for sure that one was going to stay in there. Let's see if we can get her picked up without destroying our load here. I think she's up to 503,000 subscribers now, so good for her. Let's see if this one will drop right in there. Ah, you little bummer. Come on. All right, we're gonna need to resituate it here, and then we're gonna go and get let's get our truck. We'll get our other trucks sold there. Get the lumber sold off of that one. So let's get over to our map here, and let's get over to the truck. See if we can sell that load. All right, so it should be right where it needs to be. We just need to get on our mark and sell it. What do we got? 48,835. Not bad. All right, let's get this back to. Not sure if it's landing 1, 2, 3, or 4 now. Log loading. I want to say it's landing 1, but we'll try it and see if it comes back to us. Let's get back over into this truck here. We'll see if it shows back up over here if I send it to the wrong destination. I need some coffee in me. What time is it? 10:13. All right, we'll see if our log truck shows up in the right spot or if I send it to the wrong destination. All right, I think we're gonna need to move forward here because this is too much of a distance here. Come on, don't mess up the first drop on the front bunk. Let's see if it'll drop where we want it. Oh, what a mess. That one isn't good. Alright, we're gonna have to get this one log pulled back. That'll help this one. Now let's see what we gotta do for this one here. Oh, come on, stay up with us. Stay with us. You gotta shake it. You gotta shake it a little bit. Come on. Let's see if I can push this one here and get this one up a little bit. Maybe it'll lay flat for us. Oh, almost. I just don't know if it's out on the other side of the bunk here. It's not, so you just need to flatten out some of the ones in the front, or in the very bottom are screwed up. Let's see if we just push on them from this side and pull them towards us. Maybe it'll flatten them out. It's that bottom layer is screwing us up. Let's see if we push it this way. Got some of them lay flat. Come on, we just need that one on the other side. It's like it's sitting there. It needs to be pushed in a little bit. Come on, get in there. I don't think she's gonna lay flat for us. We need to get this back bunk is screwed up too. Wow, look at how bad that looks. It's a little more difficult doing this outside the cab. It's that one log doesn't want to lay flat there. I think we're making this worse. I can't get that one log to lay a little bit more flat, and it's kind of screwing up everything. Ooh, that might have fixed it right there. Maybe? No! What the hell? Why is that one log sitting like that? It's gonna be a pain. I think we're messing this up even more. Ah, the crapper. Ho, ho! We're gonna get this fixed. We are. I promise. It'll be okay. Get this log back in the bunk. Come on. I didn't see our truck out there, did we? He must be at the wrong landing. Where did he go? Where did our truck go? I don't know where the first... Oh, he's over here at this landing. Alright, let's see if we put him at landing 3. No, landing 4. Let's see if he'll go to landing 4. He's probably going to get stuck in the trees. He's not smart enough. Of course he's not smart enough. Of course they don't give you that much of a landing here. They should call this like just a little turnaround. Alright, let's see if he'll go now. Maybe we're at landing 4 then instead of landing 1. Just give me some time to have some coffee. They should make a right here. I think that's where, and then make another right where our landing's at. Oh, this must be landing 4. Dang it. Let's try landing 3. Is he gonna hit the tree or is he gonna make it? It looks like this landing's got actually a little bit better turning around space for now. Hopefully this will be the right landing now. So that means I think we're at landing 3. These are landings that are already in the game, I believe, or I can't remember if Ricky made these. I mean, I guess we could take a look and see if it has the auto drive thing set up. So yeah, he must have made these. Now, if we're correct, he should make a right at the corner here. And then that means we're at landing 3. Come on, make that turn. He looks like he's gonna make a right. He looks like he's gonna make a right. Yep. So we're at landing number 3. Now, is he gonna stop and not run into us, or what? Perfect. All right, we can jump out and let him do his thing there and wait for us. All right, let's see if we can get these logs straightened up. I think if I push on from the bottom here, we might be all right. And get him flattened out. I don't know. Let's see if I can push on him just a little bit, scoot him over to the other side, and maybe that'll fix them all. All right, we're gonna leave it like that. It's better than nothing. I don't know if we'll have enough logs on here to actually fill up this front bunk or not, but we'll give them what we got. Uh-oh, get off that one. I mean, they're kind of laying flat enough. Let's see, give them a little push here. It's that one log right here needs to be pulled back. Come on, pull it. Oh, frickin' threw it off there. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? We just jacked that all up. We had it nice too, pretty nice. Of course it's gonna fall. We'll leave it for now. Let's just get these picked up and then we'll fix it in a minute here. Amateurs. Come on, drop that one. I think we're just about ready to get our coffee turned back on. Got a few more minutes here. See if we can get these straightened up and send it to the sell point, and then we'll get our coffee turned on. We'll take a couple minute break, and then we'll come back and get some more processing done. Ricky will still be joining us possibly a little bit later here. He had a few things he had to take care of. And if not, we'll just have to hold down the fort by ourselves tonight. Alright, that one log's gonna be too far forward, but we can fix that one hopefully. Let's see if we can grab it without screwing up our whole pile. Did we get it? Oh, we almost had it. Ooh, we got it, we got it. Let's see if we can get it in here. It's one of them tree toppers, so it's kind of screwed up here. Let's see if we can throw it over here and get it picked up again. Come on. Alright, let's be gentle with this one. Oh, come on. That was totally in the bunk. A millimeter off. Let's stay in there. I think we got a log on the other side too, though. Come on. Flatten up. Let's see what we got on the other side here. We got 2 logs over here on the other side. Look, we got plenty of room on this other the back bunk. We just gotta get this fixed. Let's get these 2 picked up. We gotta be responsible loggers here. No log left behind. We need all the money we can get here. Alright, we got that one on. Let's see if we can get this other one on. I mean, I think that looks pretty darn clear with the picture. Let's see if there's anything else we could do. Clarity. I don't know why that wasn't on there already. Clarity. FX. So clarity, radius, offset, bind mod. Let's try and move a little this one. See, it looks like you only get that much. Hard light. Just kind of got to keep playing with each one of these little settings. And it changes certain things in the game, but my problem is clarity strength. You think it would want to be all the way up. Let's reload it. I mean, it looks pretty darn good. Clarity, darken, dark intensity. Let's see what that does. See, it's kind of hard to tell what it's actually doing. Light intensity. I mean, that looks kind of good. I might need to change some of that a little bit back. All right, let's get over here to the other logs here and see if we can get ready for our next batch. I think we're gonna need to park it over here. Spin it around so we're going the right way. I think we'll leave it right about here and back it up just a bit. And then we'll see where this ends up in here when we get done loading this next, or processing the next batch here. So let's shut this down. Let's get into our truck and see if we can get that thing on its way. We want this, and we want log sell point. Oh, before we do that, let's put our straps on. There we go. Driver cannot reach it, so we got to back this thing up a little bit here. Probably because we need to get on the road a little bit. That's the problem, I think. Ooh, we just missed hitting our loader here, but that should be good right there. All right, let's send it on its way. Not a bad looking load. It's probably not going to be that much, but it's all right. What do we got? 10:30. Got a couple more minutes. Let's see if we can get our processor in its spot, and we'll get a few processed, and then we'll take our quick break here. Almost think we should push some of these logs out a little bit, but we'll see how this works here. Because I don't want to process them right in front of our loader there, but uh-oh, we got 2 trees. Should really be processing the other way. It's a little bit easier to see everything. Oops. Hit that thing on the ground hard. We're going to have to repair that probably. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought for a second, I thought it started processing the tree in the middle of it. Anybody watched any of the last football games there? The Lions play. We had they're getting well, they're playing this Sunday, so they're going to the second. I don't know what you call them, divisional champs or whatever. They're supposed to be playing Tampa Bay, I think, on Sunday. Of course, I can't see the game because it starts at 3 in the afternoon or 2 in the afternoon, so I'll be already sleeping. But I'm excited to see if they can make it to the next round. I think it'd be awesome. But I think they did an awesome job this year, and it's been a long time coming, that's for sure. And then we had the U of M that won their championship thing. So it's been a pretty decent year for sports, and for Michigan at least. can't stand it. Sneezing. Alright, so our truck made the sell point there. Let's see if I can get... What's going on with these trees? They're so... Looks like they're almost like so narrow that it doesn't want to pick them up. We got a couple tree ends in there too that are making it a little bit weird. Let's see if we can pull a couple of these out of the way here. Yeah, it's so tiny that they're hard to pick up. It's hard to pick up just one of them. Come on, give me one. There we go. Look at this little dinky ass tree. This doesn't even be a tree. You barely get one 8-meter log out of it. Yeah, these ones are real tiny. You might get 2 logs out of this. Yeah, these ones are going to be a little tough to process. I think Ricky stacked these just perfect, but they're so close together that they're a little bit harder to pick up. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to move the processor on the other side next time. It's a little harder processing went from left to right versus right to left. Yeah, he doesn't even want to pick these trees up very good. We got little tree end pieces in there too, for some reason. I think this is just a tree topper here. Well, I guess it's kind of a tree, but not much to it. We might even barely get a 8-meter log out of this. Yeah, you're only getting 2 logs out of these little trees. Look at it, we can pick up like 3 trees in this processor. It usually never happens. We need to get these little peony trees out of our way here. Little dinky ones. reminds me of a story. When I say dinky, um, me and the wife when we were dating, um, I forget where we went. I don't know if we just went out for coffee or something like that, and for some reason we were talking about something about clothes or something like that, and I just so happened to have a DNKY shirt on, and I for some reason I must have said, "Oh, I got my dinky shirt on." And she goes, "You mean DNKY?" And she busted out laughing because like I didn't know. I mean, like I have no idea what. I just saw a shirt kind of look cool. I mean, and and so she always makes fun of me about that shirt because I called it a dinky shirt, and she said, "You mean DNKY?" They were laughing about that earlier. I think it was somebody on a TV show we were watching had a DNKY shirt on, and that's why it came up in the conversation. I'm clueless with some of that kind of stuff. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, I'm freaking 20 some years old, thinking, oh, I got a dinky shirt, and I didn't know it was the actual brand name. What am I to know? All right, let's resituate this thing, and we'll get our logs sold out of our one truck there. And then we're gonna have to get our coffee turned back on here. So let's get this thing situated right here. It's gonna be tough picking up these trucks or these trees right there. There are just some small trees. All right, let's get in here. Let's get these sold. Another 46,000, not too bad. Let's get this to landing number 3 this time. I think while we're doing this, let's go and take a couple minute break, and I will be back here in a few minutes. All right, got ourselves some fresh coffee. Let's get it out of the truck here and see if we can get some more logs processed. I think we're gonna need to. I'd like to move the processor on the other side here because this is not working out very good on processing this way. So let's just swing around these trees here. This way we're processing them from left to right instead of right to left. Or opposite, change that around. From right to left, not left to right. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I think we're in the right spot. No, we gotta go a little bit further around here. Yeah, it's a little difficult processing from left to right. The boom's in the way, so you can't really see where you're putting the logs at. We'll get her situated right. Got our safety gear on. It's weird that the bottom parts of the track are in the ground there. Wonder if FDR made it that way, or if it's just because we're on a non-FDR map. All I know is these little logs are really a pain in the butt to process. Let's see if this will be a little bit better for us. It should be. As long as we can grab one log at a time. Yeah, much better. At least now we can see where we're putting our tree at. Just muscle through these little logs here. Come on. It's hard to see where that little fork is to try to separate the two logs. Be glad once we get done with these little section of logs. Come on. There we go. Sucks we get this little teeny piece that still gets stuck in there. We got to get rid of that. Got all these little bits and pieces laying around now. Come on, separate them. There we go. Yeah, these are tough to process. Probably not going to take up very much room in that bunk at all. Just the processing today. We'll have to check our farm to see if we got any fields that need to be harvested. I don't know if we'll have enough time for it or not. Come on, get in there. Alright, we got this one in. There's not too many of these little logs left. Yeah, we're definitely able to keep this a little bit more cleaner here. Doing some lurking before the movie night with Mrs. Jedi. Nice to hear, my friend. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, don't you run away. Please stay. Stay with me. If you don't come play with me, then we will kill you.
Mr. Lone Jedi in here. Let's give him a... Oops, not that. Let's hang on. Hang on 1 second here. We'll figure this out. There's got to be a faster way to do this. That's my lurking sound. Here's Lone Jedi. Quick shout out for him.
Of an afternoon.
Doing some snow runner
Just
in
going
this
across
clip.
like nothing's wrong. Just don't, oh no, no!
I'm afraid to play SnowRunner. You're welcome, my friend. I'm afraid to play SnowRunner
Look
now
at that.
because
My
it's been
foot's
so
kinda
long
worse. Well, that's a little.
that I think I forgot
little
all the
sad.
controls.
It's not the worst sad, but it's a little sad.
Definitely a lot better SnowRunner player than I am. Mr. Lone Jedi in the house. What movie are you and Mrs. Jedi seeing tonight? You guys do the scary, mystery, thriller, romance. Hopefully something cool both you guys like to see. Ah, crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, we threw the little piece in there. We'll figure that one out when we get to it. Come on, get in there. Get the one out of there. There we go. She hasn't picked a movie yet. That's why I get a couple minutes to lurk. I expect to be some sort of action rom-com mashup. Nice. Can't remember what I saw last Sunday. I was on dog duty because the wife had to do something in the morning. I saw a movie called Trapped. It was kind of a scary movie. Wasn't the greatest, but it was something to watch at least. I was trying to watch something on Netflix. I haven't watched a movie in a while, so whenever the wife is gone for the morning, then I usually throw on a movie. I'm more like the scary thriller type movies or action adventure detective. I like detective movies. If you haven't seen a cool program, I think it's on Hulu. It's called Fargo. There's like 3 seasons of it now. We just finished the 3rd season. It's pretty cool. It's based out of Minnesota, and they have each season has a new set of characters and a new type of plot to it. It's actually really well made. If anybody hasn't seen it, definitely worthwhile checking out if you can't end up finding a real movie to watch. About an hour long episodes. Pretty cool though. That's what we just got done finishing up as the 3rd season tonight. Now I don't know what we're going to watch because there ain't not much on. I mean, I got a couple of cool shows that I watched, like Iron Restoration, Kindig Designs. I watch a lot of car rebuilding programs. We still got America's Got Talent, but we've been kind of drifting off of that program. I don't know, it's just not the same anymore. So there's not really much been going on lately with movies or series. I like the show called How It's Made, where they show you how they make products and stuff. I think that one's pretty cool. Alright, looks like we got all the small logs. Or do we got a couple in there? Now those look like these are the bigger logs. So we're going to try and back up and see if we can process some of these. process this section here. I don't know if we'll have enough room. We might need we gotta move our loading piece of equipment here. Let's pull this up over here more. I think that should be good enough out of the way here. Alright, let's get back in our processor. Gotta leave some room for us to process some of these logs here. At least we're getting in some of the bigger logs. I can't stand them. Them little logs are a pain in the butt. We'll kind of keep these ones separate from the other ones there. Yeah, I typically look at on Netflix. I just look at what has come out recently, because a lot of times I forget what movie I watched, and then I'll get halfway into it. I'm like, oh, I guess I already seen this one. So I'll usually only pick the movies that are new to Netflix. This way I know for sure I haven't seen them. And it's very rare that we'll be able to watch a movie anyway, so unless it's on the weekends with the wife there. Most of the time she picks out pretty good movies, so some are a little bit out of my realm of things I would watch, but they end up turning out to be alright. But I'm more like the action and adventure and scary horror movies. She's not as much into that. See if I can keep this pile somewhat straight. So far, it's not looking too bad here. Getting some of the tree toppers in here, which I don't really care for, but that's all right. We need to fill that truck. Straighten this log out. There we go. Come on, get in there. Piling the logs up today. It's been a while since we did any logging. I mean, it's been at least 3 or 4 days now. We've been doing mainly farming. We need to keep clearing this area out so we can make this bigger. We used the yarder quite a bit the last stream, which was fun. We just still got to figure out why it's not letting each of us take control of the thing unless the other person's in the menu. We haven't figured that part out yet. And truthfully, I really haven't had any time to even look it up. It's been such a mess at work that I haven't done much gaming at all. Hopefully it'll turn better next week. The last 2 days are going to be a little rough because we're going to have some snow come in. So that's going to make it fun for work. But hopefully we'll be able to get through it without any issues. Oh no, come on. We'll have to fix this tree that's dragging along with us. Oh, there goes our pile. Pile was looking good. This other tree being attached to this kind of jacked this up here a little bit. See if we can get this pulled back in here. Without jacking up our other pile. Yeah, we had it nice and straight. This last tree kind of screwed our pile up. We're dragging another tree again. Ooh, we actually straightened the pile a little bit with that. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get these all processed before we have to end today. I think we might need to get a little closer though. Either that or we should actually push them with our loader, push them closer to us. I want to try and keep these piles separated here. We'll get them separated. Let's see if we can spin these other ones, push them a little bit back towards where they need to be here. Just keep these piles a little separated. That should be good right there. Alright, we'll leave our loader over here in case we need to push him again. Alright, let's jump back in our processor here. Should have grabbed the other tree first. It's probably going to drag with us again. Dang it. Maybe it'll fall off here. Maybe not. Alright, let's get back in line here. Started off so good too, and now all of a sudden our pile's getting all messed up. These trees are just too close. Pile's getting a little tall too. Oh, she's jiggling a little bit. Must not have liked the collision in that one. See if we can get this far log first. I don't know if it'll grab it or not. Ah, almost. Might be just a little bit out of our reach. We're getting about 3 or 4 logs out of these trees. I don't know if we'll be able to grab this one or not. It might be just too much out of our reach. Oh, we might have it. We got it. Logging masters today. This is a tall pile right here. See if we can keep it nice and straight. Just like a ever slight little movement, and it turns this log quite a bit. Gotta go really slow on your twisting. Alright, let's see where we're at here. So we got a nice pile right there. I think these other ones we're gonna need to move forward a little bit. I think we're gonna try and get these loaded up here first. Back this out of the way. Alright, let's see where these are at. Oh, we're on the other side here. Oh, we're in the wrong loader. How did that happen? Oh, we got two of them here, that's why. Alright, we'll probably get these little dinky ass trees out of our way. Alright, let's get in the truck and get it moved up here. Alright, let's see if we can back this thing up the right way. Apparently not. My truck backing skills are very poor lately. That should be good right there. How come we don't get our four-ways on? Looks like Ricky Man's joining the server. Synchronizing. All right, now that the master's here, we got to look professional here. I had too many mess ups already today. Still synchronizing. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get these loaded up here somewhat decently. Looks like these little ones, man, we're gonna load these up fast, man. These are so small. Providing I can get them in there safely. What up, Phipps? What's going on, Phipps? How we doing, my friend? Did you guys get some stuff accomplished on the farm today? Oh man, it looks like we got one that's screwing up our bunk here. We've been making a bit of a mess here today on ours. Loading the logs here. Hoping we can get this finished up safely here. You saw that before the sound? Yeah, that one I did see, sorry. I just happened to be looking at chat and seeing that it was playing, getting ready to play. I wish it wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wish
You cheated.
Well, I wish so I have the chat actually separated on another screen, but it's right next to where the stream is, and I saw that one first before it came in. Every once in a while I'll be looking at chat, and then all of a sudden I'll see that the sound alert's gonna be playing anyway. So, not my fault. It's it's the stream's fault. It should play first and then post. I think. How's it going, Ricky?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad. Got 2 full
That's a
truckloads
good
done.
Picture.
What's that?
Where I jumped out of the tiger cat over here, I had a really good looking picture, so I had to take it.
Oh, nice.
I got another screenshot.
Nice. Yeah, these little teeny trees were a bitch to process, man.
Oh, they suck, don't they?
Oh my gosh. Like I'm thinking, oh, they're the same color as the big ones, and man, they were horrible to process to separate.
But they're kind of fun to load.
Yeah. Look at how many I can load in one little bunch here.
Right?
Oh, let's see. Okay, you're live now. Let's pull you up here real quick. There's Ricky on the screen. Yeah, look at it. I think it was like 2 grabs and I got out the whole pile all picked up.
Yeah, it's a little more satisfying being able to hold more than like 3 logs.
Yeah. But what a pain to process, though. So everybody wants to know, what did you make for dinner today?
What did I make for dinner today?
Yeah.
We made chicken sandwiches.
Nice. The chicken breasts?
So we had no, they were just breaded chicken patties,
Oh,
and
cool.
we cooked them in the air fryer.
Nice.
And then we had a little bit of French fries, frozen French fries left over. So we pulled out the deep fryer and we deep fried the French fries. And then I made homemade mayonnaise to put on our chicken sandwiches.
Ooh, you're a mayonnaise person, huh?
Oh yeah.
I'm a Miracle Whip person.
Oh,
I know.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Well, that's what I grew up on is Miracle Whip, so
I can
that's my
remember
go-to.
growing up as a kid putting Miracle Whip on a sandwich thinking it was mayonnaise, and I about threw up.
Yeah, I guess it's all depending on what your family had when you're younger. You know what I mean? Mine always had Miracle Whip. My wife's family was always mayonnaise. So we definitely have 2 of them in there. Phipps, titties for the biddies. What is it, 500
Biddies
biddies?
for the titties. Got
Oh.
ladies in the house.
Oh, shoot, I'm saying it wrong.
Biddies for the titties.
So it's biddies for the titties. What was I saying? Titties for the biddies? It's backwards today. I'm backwards today.
See you, Phipps.
Thank you, Phipps. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, see, I don't have that sound bite, so I keep forgetting what I say because I haven't said it in so long. You don't want your titties for any amount of biddies? Wait, I don't want your titties for any amount of biddies.
Wait, hold on.
Well, they're
hold on,
cute
hold on.
biddy. They're cute titties, though. They're man titties.
Oh, you don't have. Man, we got to get you. I got to get you my sticker that I made for you.
I mean, I'd play it, or at least I'm sure other people would play it. Is there a way to make it play? Can I make that sound play when someone actually does bits? I'm pretty sure you can. You can add a sound to it, right? Plus a sound alert.
I would think so.
I'm
I would
pretty
think
sure.
with the bot, you probably could.
Well, no, like even in the sound alerts, when someone donates bits, usually you could play like a certain sound alert. You can specify what sound alert you want to play for that. So I could actually put that in the sound alert when someone puts bits in. I believe.
You could.
Is that considered cheering or is that? I can't remember which one it is because I think there's 2 different ones.
It's just an alert. It just is gonna alert on a trigger.
Yeah.
Like if you go in, like you can go set up everyone. Like if you get a new follower, you can
Yeah,
set a little animation, all
Yep.
that stuff. I think there's one for bits too, all in that same section.
So it is bits. It's not like, isn't there a difference between a bit and a cheer, or are they the same thing?
No, when you cheer, you're cheering with your bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So either one, I know I could probably add that into at least the sound for it. Even if I don't have the sticker itself, it's just the sound would be cool. So it's bitties for the titties, not titties for the bitties. Oh snap! We just now you just did it again. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that's you, Ricky. Appreciate it, my friend. Bitties for the titties, because we got ladies in the house.
Bitties for the titties. Got ladies in the house.
Yeah, so you
Bitties
would
for
just,
the titties.
on that animation there, you'd make up your own animation or use that animation and put your own sound on it.
Yeah. I think it'd be funny. He just said it
we
again.
got a hype train.
How we get a hype
Huh?
train?
I don't know, you got a hype train with 2 people in your stream.
Oh, shit. You guys are funny. Hype train! Wait, you gotta use the hype emote, Ricky.
Oh,
There's a new hype emote for subscribers. Ah, snap.
where
Look at
is
it. Just
I'm looking.
fricked all my damn
not that
logs
one.
up. What's going on, Miller Moose? How you doing, my friend? Were you able to find it, Ricky? Yeah, there it is. That's the new hype one. And then did you see the other one for the logging?
Yeah. I was just looking at them.
You're the first one to play it.
That's new. That's new.
Not much. Still just trying to get a group together for some mining operations. Nice. Yeah, I did do some mining on Yukon Valley a while back. I didn't mind it, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't really for me. But I appreciate you trying to get a server going for that. I'm just not really into the mining aspect as much. Snake might be one to do that. He's been doing gold mining lately. What do you think of the one cutting the log? Does that look all right? I wanted it to be a full tree. The one that cuts the animated emote that cuts the tree. I wanted it to be like a tree, and then it fell over, but I don't think you could fit. I don't think you could fit it all, or it just was too small when he made it an emote. So we just went with just like a log that he's cutting.
It's really hard for me to see on my screen, to be honest with you. It's so small.
Yeah, it's like a guy with a chainsaw. A guy with a chainsaw cutting a log.
Yeah, I see it.
I mean, I just want to get something new in there. I can always get them rechanged or whatever, but for $10, all the ones that I did do, plus I got all them subscriber badges now. Those look pretty good. You're on Yukon Valley? Yeah, see, that's where I was doing the Yukon Valley map there for a while. And then when I went back to SnowRunner, we just never went back to Yukon Valley. I did like the mining on it, though. It wasn't bad. It just, I don't think I'd want to do it long periods. I started actually getting really good at using, I forget what that FS Miner, I think is, that makes all the mods for mining. He's got some really good front loaders and stuff like that I was using. But I guess maybe if there was more people, it maybe would have been different. But when I was doing it by myself, it was kind of got a little boring. I mean, just like anything else, everything gets boring if you're always doing it by yourself. But at least for me. But I just didn't care for mining all the time. Has that map changed at all, Miller Moose? Yukon Valley? Because I know last time I played it, it was about a year ago. I think we I might have to back up to get some more of these other ones here. A little getting out of my reach here. Are you in the truck right now, Ricky?
I
Oh, I should be able to.
was.
I can add some more into the back bunk here.
Is auto drive not turned on?
No, it's on.
Oh, shit.
You forgot your keybind, didn't you?
No, I had the GUI turned off. I hit the scroll lock to hide everything to take a picture.
Oh. Would you call it a GUI?
Yeah, graphical user interface
I thought it was HUD.
or HUD.
Oh.
They-
I never
yeah,
heard
same
anybody
thing.
call it a GUI. GUI you.
It's GUI for a graphical user interface.
Ah, you're getting technical on us.
Yeah.
What time is it? I wish there was a way on my computer, that little clock. Isn't there a way to make that thing bigger? Or is there a way to make it bigger?
The clock?
Yeah, in the right-hand corner of your monitors.
Yeah, but it's not a good idea. Where's he going? Huh?
Did he take off on you?
He did. Not where I wanted him to go.
Either that, or I just need to get maybe a little desk clock or something that I
I
can.
mean, you can, but to do it, you have to change like your dots per inch, which makes everything bigger.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't want to do that.
It's like,
Maybe that's what I'll buy on Amazon. Remember I was telling you I was looking for something to buy?
a
I'll
clock.
buy a nice little desk clock I could put on here because I cannot see that little clock down there. I mean, I have to look like I could see it clearly if I look at my one monitor, but the other one's in the corner. It's by the light, and I think that's what screws it up. I'm just trying to keep track of where I'm at in time here.
This one full?
Yeah, let me just get this one log that fell off here. There you go. Now it's stuck in the forks. Little prick. Come on, get out of the fork. There it goes.
You want to grab those other two that are
Yep.
over here on this side, and then I'll pull up the next side, yeah.
Hopefully it won't be out of my reach here. Oh, looks like I should be able to get him.
All right.
All right, let's see if I can get
Let's
these.
go sell some wood.
Sell the wood. That'd be, I think, a third truckload done today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We've been very productive. Took a while just because that second batch of trees were them tiny ones, so it took me forever to get them processed up, but we managed.
And there was a lot of wood there.
Yeah.
And there's still a bunch on the ground because I did some bunching the other day.
Nice. Yeah, I seen you had a save of it in there today. I'm like, oh, you must have woke up early or something. Or it's
I
probably from
played-
yesterday. Your time, even though it says today, it's always your
was.
time.
It was yesterday. It
Yeah.
was yesterday. Because you came on late yesterday, and I was playing, and I didn't think you were coming in, so I started playing a different game. And then when you did come in, then I just jumped in, and I did. You must have downloaded the save.
Yeah, yeah. All right, this damn tree topper is killing me here. Let's just throw it over here. I don't know who put all these tree toppers in here. They like slip out of the. I don't understand why they like slip out of the grapple here. Like you can't hold on to them unless you grab them on from the thicker end. How was your work day today?
It was all right. Had to finish up doing the radio install.
Did you at least be able to pull your truck in to get all the tools that you needed?
I did pull up next to the garage door. I just opened the garage door and then brought everything I needed in, set it on the back of the truck I was working on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked out.
Good.
Oh, wait, I have to look at something.
Trying to straighten up this front bunk here. A couple of them got all squirrely on me. Ah. I think I'm messing it up even worse. Son of a gun. Looks like a couple of them are just not putting in where they want them to go. I try pushing them from the backside, and then they all get all jacked up. All right, we're just gonna leave them. Are you finding more toys?
I was looking for some.
When I saw you, or when you said you had to go look for something, I'm like, I'm guessing you were looking for little toys.
On Zeus's server, we got in and he was kind of getting all his stuff set up. So while he was doing that, I was running around finding all the collectibles.
Oh, that's right, because he's playing on the same map, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing on Deerlands.
Every time we move the truck and go to load it up again, it's like I gotta learn where the position of the truck is again. Sometimes it just falls into place, and other times it's all jacked up. This time it's jacked up. I think there's some on the other side of the bunk or something. What's going on here? They're all in there, except for just need to be straightened
There's one in the
up.
front buck that's hanging out.
Yeah. At least the back one was fine. It just needs to be straightened out here. I think I'm too close to it. Come on, lay flat. We got one or two trees from the front bunk that's sitting too far back. And we got one in the back that's sitting too far forward. I don't know if I can get this one or not. Ricky will fix it. He
Did you
fixed
turn
everything.
super strength on? Yeah, you did. Oh, that was a miss.
I'm messing up all over here.
Oh,
Come
Jimmy.
on. Frickin' A. I think this truck is, or this loader's just a little too close. Alright, let's see if we can fix this log. There we go. Ricky's over there playing pixie sticks.
I don't know what I'm doing. Besides throwing logs everywhere.
Not a problem, Jim Duck. You get some rest there, buddy. Get some. Hopefully, we'll catch up with you. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a stream tomorrow. We just gotta see what happens with the weather. But you have yourself a good night there, buddy. Oops, sorry, I didn't see you were over there throwing logs.
Oh, you're good.
Sounds good, Jim Duck.
See you, Jim Duck.
Bye, Jim Duck.
I put that in there too far? There we go.
Nice. All right, we're getting a rhythm. I'm burning through these logs I already had processed. I managed to have one day without any breakdown or fires, so that was good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's already gone around the whole shop about how my truck almost caught on fire. And I'm surprised they actually didn't do like a little warning to everybody about the brake pedal linkage to make sure it's all greased up and make sure it's not rusting like mine was. Because that's really what happened. The linkage that holds all the brake pedal, like the swivel points and everything, was rusting. And then when I hit the brakes, it wouldn't release. And then I thought I had put some, luckily had some WD-40 in the truck and was able to grease it from inside the truck, but there's also linkage underneath the cab. And it was sticking there too. But the brakes ended up sticking so bad that one of the brake rotors turned cherry red and caught fire. And luckily I stopped when I did because I was able to put it out with the fire extinguisher. It was just like, well, a teeny little flame, but you get a brake fire and those things are hard to put out, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm surprised.
they burn pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, and so I'm very lucky that I pulled over when I did. When I was stopped at a light and I looked down and I'm like, there's freaking smoke coming in front of the truck. And so I hurry up and pulled over into the next plaza, and that's when I looked down at my tire and it's on freaking I see a flame in between the little openings in the rim. I'm like, son of a bitch. I've never had a...
Did you turn super strength off again?
I never turned it on, actually. So I was surprised it was working.
Oh, it wasn't. Maybe I'm just strong enough to manhandle that one log.
Oops, let's see. It's this one here.
Because...
yeah, it's turned off. Here's on. I'll turn it on now.
That makes a little more sense. I was like, because I was doing stuff that I should have been able to do.
Yeah, I never turn it off. It just seems like whenever we put the save back and forth, it turns it
Yeah.
off.
It does.
Because I really didn't need it while I was processing and stuff, so.
Uh-oh.
And I'll get that one that fell out there like that. It's a tree topper anyways. I'd probably just cut it with a saw unless you want to try and pull it out of there.
Ooh.
I know I'm making it a little difficult here today. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
I got one for you.
Yeah, I was
Bringing it in.
bringing it in. I was just getting ready to drop it down there. I didn't know if it would mess it up with the
Oh, no, you're
super
good.
strength thing. Damn, it's already 11:40. Son of a gun. I mean, I'm happy because I got like 2 sections, well, I think 2 or 3 sections of logs processed and loaded, so it's not too
Yeah.
bad. Got it in there. All right, I think that's all of them. All the rest is
All
all treetops and stuff, bits that we need to clean up here. All right, let's shut this down and get our lights turned off. Let's jump out of here, and I think I might need to get in this other loader and move these other logs a little bit more closer to the other side here.
I mean, we can just
Well, the
move. Oh. Ooh.
the yarder's in the way is the problem.
No, it's not.
Where
Move
is it?
the yarder.
Oh, you did? When did you move the yarder?
When you were loading that truck, I'm like, that yarder is right in the way. I'm
Oh.
gonna move it.
I didn't even notice that. Cause that's what I was just getting ready to move the logs the other side there, so we can not load or process right into the yarder.
Yeah.
Nice, Ricky to the rescue.
That's that's why I'm the boss.
That's why you the boss, man. You predict the problems and you fix the problems.
That's why I make the big bucks.
That's right. But I'm not a bad hired hand, though.
No, we're a good team.
Yeah. I may leave lights on. I may not shut down engines. I may leave my personal vehicle parked wherever the hell I want, but I can do the job. I just need some more training. Right?
Sure.
I'm looking to be promoted to shift manager soon, so I got to keep
Shift?
I have to keep a good. Did you think I said shit manager?
No.
What did you think I said?
I heard what you said. I was just gonna say I don't remember what I was gonna say now. But it ended up coming out sounding like I said shit.
I'm not that bad. I got a little bit of fine. Nice. I got a little bit of fine tuning to still do, but I think I'm almost ready to handle a crew. A crew of 1.
We need to We need to get another road going across here so we don't have to.
Cut across the field there.
Yeah, like if we went this way.
I see. That's where originally. That's where I went. I went along the edge of the big Kahuna field and then cut across. Uh-oh.
That is funny.
There goes my
But,
coffee
oh
alarm.
yes,
What's that?
your coffee alarm went off, and my watch just told me that I needed to stand at the exact same time.
Do you got one of them smartwatches or whatever they call them?
It's an Apple Watch.
Apple Watch, yeah. You know, I haven't worn a watch in probably about 30 years, maybe longer. I just never had, ever since phones came out with clocks on them, I never needed a watch.
Yeah, I'm a watch wearer. I like watches.
I wish I was. I mean, I don't wear anything. I used to have like some gold chains and stuff. I never really was into rings and stuff other than my wedding ring, but I don't wear any. I haven't worn a watch. Like I don't know. It's just weird. Just not. I don't know. I guess I just never really got into that kind of stuff. And because of, like I said, phones having clocks on them, really never needed a watch. I think my last watch. I'll give you a hint. This is how old or how long it's been. My last watch that I can remember ever having was a Casio watch that had all the calculator and everything on it, like a whole. Like,
I was just thinking that to myself. I'm like, he's gonna say the calculator watch.
Yeah, that's the last watch I ever owned, and that's that. So whenever that came out, I don't know, but
that you had to have been in like 7th grade, 8th grade, maybe.
Then yeah, that's the last watch I ever had. I've never wore a watch after that. My brother's he has like a bunch of different kinds of watches, but me, nope, never had. Yeah, I remember all them little teeny buttons. I thought I was the coolest cat in the world, even though a lot of people had them at the time. But and then I think my very first phone was, well, it was one of them brick phones they call it. Kind of like the ones they used to have in vehicles, but they made them for without the cords anymore. I had one of those, but the phone after that was a Casio flip phone, and it was it had like a on the face of it when it was closed, it had the time and stuff, but you could also put it as a compass and stuff. And and I think I thought that one had like Nextel built into it too. Because we used to have Nextel radios, and I believe that had Nextel on it. And then they got rid of all the Nextel.
I feel like that stuff. I mean, everybody had those things. Everybody was going around hearing that bleep bleep and
I
talking
know.
and all
I
that.
loved it. It was like you didn't even have to text nobody. You just 2 seconds you're talking with them as long as they answer.
I mean, I could see it in a work setting for certain things. But my goodness, can you imagine if you I had one of those Nextel phones and you had to shut it completely off anytime you were in a meeting. Otherwise, you knew it was going off.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like everyone's going to look at you. And it's like, yeah. They were cool, but they definitely have their place. And it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I think they started with it at our work. They had us. We had truck radios where it was like a CB radio basically, and they were just horrible. Yeah. And then they went to the Nextel, but they had Nextel like in our trucks, like it was a hardwired phone that mounted in there. And then they got rid of those. So they could put a bigger antenna on it, antenna on it, so that it can, have better receive and transmit power on it. And then they went to giving us like little phones with Nextels on it. But even still, like some of the employees wanted to talk with each other without being on the company radio. So, because like if we used those, everybody could hear it still. Versus somebody.
Yeah, there's multiple channels. You just had to know how to do it.
Yeah, at least not on the ones I believe we had. They were all one channel, and and it was like a hardwire phone with a mounted speaker out on the outside of it. But people wanted to talk to each other, so everybody got Nextel phones because we had a deal through our company. It was like super cheap for the rate, and then they got rid of the Nextels, and now all our stuff's on a tablet. So if we call dispatch, it goes through a program on our tablet, which it does suck. It cuts in and out. There's a delay in between the time I talk and to the time the other person talks. So it's kind of a pain, but it got him away from actually having a phone in the truck. All right, I gotta run up and get my coffee turned back on, so I'll be right back. I'll jump out of here in case you want to process a little here.
I'm just kind of cleaning up the landing.
All right, so I'll be right back here. All right, I'm back here. I got it on my list. I'm going to get it done next week here. That
What's that?
nested scene for your thing here. When I go on
Oh.
my beer, I do have it. I put it on my. I got a note. You get the note program on your phone, and so I put I have a separate note just for stuff for the stream, and that's to be fixed. And also doing. I think there was a couple of them with your stuff, as far as like when I'm going to be right back scene, so to pop out with your screen bigger. I gotta put the stream stickers and alerts and stuff on the starting soon screen too. I noticed that somebody popped in there while I was starting the stream, and they played an alert, and it's not playing on the starting soon screen. So I want to put that on that. I mean, there's a couple just little things that I don't like that I never really noticed that wasn't even in there. So I'm hoping I have time on Saturday morning to do it. If I can get some good rest on Friday. My problem is, like, on Fridays I've been staying up 24 hours, because I'll try to stay up. Since I don't have to work the next day, I try to stay up and watch shows or whatever with the wife, and I end up being up over 24 hours. So then on Saturday morning, when I used to, like, get up at 2 in the morning and stuff, I'd come downstairs and play a little bit or do certain things on the computer, and I haven't even come down here until after we already take the dog for a walk and stuff. So just kind of, it's been screwing up my schedule here. Screwing it up. So I'm hoping to get them things knocked off my list.
Nice.
I was gonna say for a second I thought this thing was not cutting again.
Oh no. Don't break it.
It's just so weird. Like I'll be doing everything fine, and then all of a sudden it just stops working. Did you ever happen to look up anything about the yarder to see if what was going on with it? Why like we can't control it separately?
I tried and I didn't find anything.
Really? That's so weird. Wonder if it's like conflicting with another mod or something.
It'd be interesting to see if we had it set up what it would do right now, since it's your game, if we would have the same situation.
Yeah. Because it does seem like some things change whether you're hosting or I'm hosting.
Yeah.
That one tree topper screwing my pile up. Dang it. We got the dealership calling me 2 days in a row about a recall on my wife's car. It's
What kind of car does she have?
a Ford Ford Escape. She's leasing it, and they sent me a thing in the mail about 6 months ago about there's a recall on something to do with the fuel injector or somewhere with the up in that area, and that there's a possible where one of the seals might be cracking and could cause a fire and stuff. So I called the dealership 6 months ago and I said, well, hey, I'd like to get it fixed or have it brought in and double check it, make sure it's nothing wrong with it. And the guy's like, there's one guy that works in the parts or the service department. He's just a real jack off, like just talks rudely to everybody, at least every time I've gotten him on the phone. And he's like, well, we don't even have the parts for them, and we don't know when we're going to get the parts, and we'll, I'll just put you on a list. I'm like, all right, fine. So I've had this sheet of paper sitting in our computer room, about the recall. And this lady's calling me, we've noticed you've still got a outstanding recall in your car. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, you jack off. I go, you're the ones that told me you didn't have the parts for it. I'm like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm like, it's your car. If the thing catches on fire, then, it's your problem. I mean, but my wife's we still have yet to even do a first oil change on the thing. It's got less than 5,000 miles on it, and it's over 1.5 years old. So
Dang.
I know she doesn't drive it. Like, I'm bummed because I really wanted to drive her car on Friday, because we're supposed to be getting snow like early or late Thursday, early Friday morning. So probably right while I'm going to work. And of course that's the one day she's got to go into work on a Friday, because normally she doesn't go in on Fridays. She works from the home, and she's got to go into a meeting, so she's got to take the car. I'm like, son of a bitch, so now I got to take my car, because she's got 4-wheel drive on her car. So it's kind of, I thought it would be a little bit nicer because I wouldn't have to worry about sliding around too much, but That's why I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, because I might have to leave extra early if it does come in before I have to go to work. I'm gonna have to leave early so I can drive slower on the freeway. So we'll have to see what ended up happening. I mean, we're supposed to get some snow today too, but it's not supposed to start till like 4 a.m. So I'll be already at work. I think it's only supposed to be 1 to 2 inches. I'm just still not ready for the snow yet, even though we've had a pretty mild winter already. It's usually like January, February is when we get the worst of it.
I definitely have learned that you don't like snow.
Yeah, well, like you said, I think some of it is just because of that stupid, when I broke my ankle. Like, I'm so anxious now every time I'm out in the outside there when it's snowy or icy out. I mean, that was a long journey back to work, that's for sure. 11 months, I think it was. And it's only a couple of years ago. Before then, I used to never really have a problem, like with driving to work in snow, and I mean, it still is a little sketchy and stuff, but I wasn't as anxious as I am right now. We got some more of them teeny logs. Uh-oh, what's going on with this one? Alright, there it goes. Uh-oh. I only got about like 8 or 9 more logs left. Should be able to get these at least processed before we gotta go. Does that yard have like a little dinger that does when you start it up? Like when you start your car up, you just get that little chime sound?
No.
I was hearing like a little chime. I didn't know if it was coming
Oh,
from
the truck does.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm towing this thing with the truck.
I think I'm gonna have to roll forward here. I ain't gonna be able to reach these. Setting the yarder up. Nice. We still have done pretty good progress in this little area.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I mean, we haven't really worked on it that much this whole week. But just from where it started to where it's at now, got a nice little section going. Widened this thing up pretty good.
I wonder if it's telling me something is blocking the way. And I'm assuming that means that it's this guy.
What? Oh, the grapple there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Time's flying today. Got 10 more minutes.
Oh, I wonder if I actually have to unhitch. See if we can get her going now. You gotta knock that off. You gotta go to work.
I know. I got some fresh coffee waiting for me. Like I said, I woke up a little bit early today. Still got about 6 hours of sleep, but not as much as I would like. Yeah. Whenever I'm at work, though, I'm usually pretty. I'm pretty alert because I gotta be watching over everything. But it's just when you're sitting here playing a game like this, I start getting a little tired. But it'll be good because then the wife has to go to work today, so usually Thursdays I can get to sleep pretty early. I come home, let the dog out, take a quick shower, and make my lunch and everything, and then as soon as I get that all done and eat real quick, I go right to bed. So it's just a matter of whether or not that snow comes in. I mean, I should still be able to play a little bit tomorrow. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. Alright, I think I got all the trees processed. Looks like it. And move this thing out of the way here and figure
I
out.
got the yarder all set up, ready for
Nice.
when we want to do that.
So I'll get this moved backwards. We'll figure out once we get some trees on the ground, we can resituate it, but we'll get it out of the way at least. This probably be good about right here. Let's get her shut down. Alright, I will be right back here, Ricky.
Okay.
Alright, everybody. Well, thanks again for stopping in and hanging out. We got quite a few logs done today, so hopefully everybody has a good night, get some rest, and we will catch you guys on the next time. I'm hoping it'll be tomorrow, but we'll wait and see what the weather brings in. But have a good night. Thanks again for stopping in here. Thanks, Phipps, for the biddies. Thanks, Ricky, for the biddies. And thanks, everybody, that jumped in the stream and said hi and did whatever. Thanks to all lurkers. But have a good night, and we will catch you guys next time.